Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Sousou no Frieren, episode number 8 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we got to meet demons for the first time. Us audience I'm talking about. Obviously Frieren has already met them. She literally defeated the demon king. And so what happened was that Frieren, we could see, has a very like a very negative way of looking at them. At first we didn't realize why is she so looking at them in such a way, because we as anime, people who have been watching anime, we're accustomed to demons being like normal, like characters. However, this world's demons are different, and it makes sense why Frieren is so untrusting of them, because we got a little bit of a flashback where we got to see how demons are literally actually demons. Like here they have no sympathy, no empathy, like none of that. They're very dry. They trick people, deceive people, and lie, like literally, so that they can they can actually like attack you and like kill you. Like that's obviously that's what their goal is. So this was a very interesting way they kind of portray demons, because I feel like we have all been accustomed to demons talking, and like in a lot of other animes, like allying with demons and making pact with the demons and stuff. Like we've been accustomed to that so much that here we get to see, like, yeah, damn, demons here are no joke. These are actually emotionless monsters, as Frieren says. They just imitate human beings so that they can lure them in. That is why. So yeah, and now in the end we get to see a demon is trying to beef up with Frieren, and he's trying to act tough. I'm sure Frieren's going to going to show him who he's messing with. So let's see what happens. So this is episode number 8. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. It's a blood. Wait, what's that? Oh, the guard. All right, let's see. Executions of Aura. Damn, he's just so cocky and confident. Yeah, you think so? Yep, exactly. Yeah. Um. Right. He's protecting. She's protecting her. Bro, you're talking to the one who killed the demon. Humanity. Oh my god, he's making a fool of himself. This is so hilarious. Yeah. You're fallen. Oh, nice. Yep. There we go. We can actually see emotions in them. This is fear. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you think you're smart. You know who you're fighting against? You little piece of... Yeah, you think so? You're gonna talk about your mom and dad or something? Like, oh, like, yeah, there you go. Over. He was probably going to do that. Try to gain sympathy and something. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Oh no, they might actually... Yo, Frieren, run. They'll probably frame you. Oh my god, they might actually frame her. Say something like, oh, she's the one who killed him. Because here's the thing. The demon, there's no body left. You kill them, they just disappear in thin air. So Frieren can't even say that, oh, a demon came and attacked me and I killed it. That's why that demon is the one who killed the guard. She cannot even say that. There's no proof. The body's gone. So now what? Everyone will blame her. Be like, oh, you're the one who killed the guard to run away or something. Oh boy. That's hilarious. I love how as soon as he realized that, you know what? Yeah, this person is different. He's like, stop, let us talk. Yeah. All right. Yo, they're eating. Well, what else can they even do? The hamburgers? What the? Yeah. What? Yeah, you think that's what? Yeah, just tell him that she's one of the, like heroes. Yeah. Hmm. Like, Stark defeated a dragon in one shot. Is he really stronger than him? I guess maybe. I don't know. Like, in some animes, dragons are as strong as demons. Damn. God damn. Hmm. Yep. Right. Okay. You just exactly. You just like scrubbed your. Oh my god. Yeah. What do you want? To Fern to carry you or something? Ju- just like that. Oh my god. Oh, he's also the okay. But yeah. Well. Oh my god. Now what? Okay, here we go. Oh my, here we go. I knew this was going to happen. Like I said, there's no body for the demon. Yeah. Ah, I don't think demons need to go to do that. Oh, nice. Ah, nice. He's actually clocking. He's quite smart, actually. He's realizing that, okay. Nice. He clocked it real quick. There you go. The Whoa, what the? Oh, he uses his blood to attack. Oh my god. Oh my god, the sword is cracking, I think. Yeah, it's cracking. Oh boy, I can't wait for Frieren to come and like whack him as well. Keep that in mind. When Frieren is going to come, yeah. Oh, oh god. Ah, god damn. Oh, who's that? Who's that? That's Frieren, isn't it? Hey, wait, Frieren. Bro. Okay, stop. Someone keeping an eye on them? Oh no, okay. She's like, come to the side. Let's talk. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problematic. There's no proof. but that guy yeah. Like he really quickly understood what happened. That's actually very impressive. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. Hmm. No, I feel like they can. I don't know. Yeah. Like yeah, he one-shotted a dragon. What is that? What are you on about? And Fern herself is pretty strong as well. Frieden taught her. So like, but yeah, obviously it's a demon. They're scared. Yeah. Oh boy. Then what? Oh. Ah, from the outside. Yeah, they're planning to come. What? Oh, that was an interesting transition. Yep, they're waiting. They're waiting for the barrier to come down. Okay, so Frieren should take care of them. Nice. Oh, is this Aura? I think that's her name. Yeah. Seven Sages of Destruction. Cheh. Yeah, better get this thing off of our back. Wait, what are they doing? I love how she just walked and he's just all wet and right, nice. Damn. No, I think she can just fly, you know. Oh my god. He's like, yeah, come, come, take my hand, and like, they just, she just flies away. Oh my god. Yeah, no other choice. Where are they? Like, after injuring that guy, Lugner. I think that's his name. What did Lugner do after that? Yeah. Hmm. Oh, there he is. Elder Sage of Corruption. Oh, this. Oh, this thing. Oh, single kind of magic. I see. That makes sense. To perfect it. Uh, it's crazy how strong Flamme was. I'm gonna talk about this in the discussion section. You know, like she was a human. Yeah, she was a human. Like how talented must she be as a human to be that strong? Select the beautiful. Yeah. I feel like Fern and look, Fern and Stark might actually come here and like help him out. Oh, there he is. There they are. Yep, nice. Wow, damn, that's. Where's Fern? Oh boy, he's just. Damn. No, he's like. Shake. Oh, wait, is it really because of magic? Hmm. Yeah. Wait, so the rope was really made of magic or something? So he couldn't cut it. He probably carry him or something. Oh no, he's gonna break the whole chair. That's one way, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Where's Fern? He's my. Ah. Oh boy. Come on. Yeah. Gather your courage. You fought a dragon and won. He's not even looking at him. Yeah. Oh, it'll be great if Stark is able to like defeat him. I'm pretty sure he can. Let's see. Oh wait, did he? I'm gonna move. Nice. Oh God. You speak too much. You know your problem. You talk too much. Yeah. Oh wait, Fern is already here. That's crazy. Nice. Okay. Oh yes. Oh nice. Oh my God. Great. Come on. Yeah. A mere human mage. Okay. Like keep underestimating people like this. You're in for a ride. Why would we tell you? Oh wow. She's like, oh, it's a normal spell, you know, nothing special. Yeah. Come on, Stark. Right. I love how she just drops down. I don't think so. Yeah. Ah, that's why it was so effective. I see. Wow. So yeah, Frieren taught her that, I'm sure. She's remembering now. He's remembering now. Do you remember who was the one who actually attacked you? He remembers now, I think. Yep. Oh, that's how. Oh, whoa, Frieren is here already. Oh, is that? Oh, the title, the Sousou no Frieren. Oh, wow. Frieren the Slayer. Oh boy, next episode. Frieren will be fighting Aura, I'm guessing, and her army. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that is it. Right. All right, that was this episode. Wow, that was a good episode. Okay, here in this episode, what happened was basically the battle between Frieren and the demons. Not only Frieren, but Fern and Stark also joined in later on, and I was just waiting for them to actually realize how much they have been underestimating them. And yeah, that was actually great, especially the first scene. That guy, that kid, what's his name? I forgot his name. Whatever the hell his name is, the other demon. When he tried to attack Frieren, and as soon as Frieren he realized that, wait a minute, maybe I actually awakened a sleeping lion, he realized that he actually went in deliberately inside the prison, like cell, to try to wake up a sleeping, like a beast completely. And he realized, he was like, wait a minute, maybe I made a mistake here. And that's why in the end he was like, wait, stop, let's talk. And nope, Frieren is not going to wait, obviously. Like, someone did the same thing to her before, and she knows what type of creatures demons are. You shouldn't let them speak in these type of situations. They'll try to brainwash you, like they usually do. They'll try to act on your sympathy or your emotions. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure if Frieden waited there, he probably would have said something like, "Oh, my father," or something like that. Like the magic words. You remember, mom or dad. The magic words. Yeah, he was probably going to do that, or something like that. Which I feel like would have been probably more hilarious. Like if Frieden actually stopped and he said something like that, and then Frieden actually like killed him, that would have been crazier. But like Frieren doesn't even wait. She just took care of him then and there. And you know who I'm the most impressed with in this episode? That dude, the one, the knight, the captain or whatever he is. Uh, I forgot his name. Um, I'm most impressed with him. The whole situation really shows, like, I don't know, like, it's crazy how he was able to easily realize what actually happened. Like, as Frieren says, that the situation over there is this: I killed the demon. Demons don't leave any bodies, they disappear in thin air. So there's no proof that I killed the demon. Number one. Number two, my cell is unlocked. Number three, the guard is dead and someone used magic on the guard. So what if you go to a situation like this? What would you think? The first thing, what will you think? Oh, Frieren somehow tricked the guard and killed him and ran away. That is what someone would think in that type of situation, which is pretty obvious. That's what it seems like, even though that is not the situation. So, yeah, Frieren thought that's what's going to happen. Even I thought that that's what's going to happen. This dude, he comes in and he starts analyzing the whole situation. He's like, oh, where's the other person who was with you? And then he's like, so Frieren over there, she got captured by my guards. If she was really that strong that she could take care of the guards like that easily, then she would have done that then and there. The fact that she didn't resist, let us take her in, and now we see that the gate is open, one of our guards is dead, the person who was with you, the demon who was with you, he's missing, makes me think there's something else going on here. Tell me, where is he? This whole thing, I was actually baffled seeing how he was able to so quickly realize what happened in that situation, because I feel like there's a 80% chance of someone easily misunderstanding the situation, because the situation is so misleading. The gate is open, there's no body for the demon, the guard is dead, Frieren is missing. Anyone, like not anyone, but everyone, most of the people, 80% of the people will think that's what happened. He stood there, and he actually logically thought about that situation. He was like, yeah, wait a minute, if she killed the guard, she could have easily done that before. Why didn't she do that then it's definitely she was not the one who killed the guard. The fact that one of the demons are missing makes me think that something else happened here. The fact that she was able to think of that at that moment and immediately take appropriate steps was very impressive. I wasn't expecting that. God damn, that was some detective work. Over there standing just like that. That was some crazy detective work then and there. So I'm very much impressed by that whole realization that he came to. And then obviously in the end we get to see, and here's another thing that I thought of while watching this episode, how Stark was like, oh, but that's a demon, we cannot do anything, he's very strong, Lugner, we cannot defeat him, and this and that. And I was like, really, can you not defeat them? You one-shotted a dragon, which makes me think that he should be able to. And I was trying to think, I was like, I wonder where the dragons, in the power scaling, where are the dragons in this one? I've said this before, there's a lot of different fantasy, manga, anime, games, movies we have, and different shows have different power scaling, different stuff. For example, here elves live for thousands of years, unlike most of the other shows where we've seen, where elves are long-lived creatures, but not that long-lived. Maybe 150 years, 200, maybe 300 years maximum. In most animes, that's what we have seen. Here is thousands and thousands of years, which is so different. So I was trying to think, what about the power scaling of dragons? Usually in different animes that we have seen, dragons actually, their power are very similar to demons, or sometimes even gods. I've seen a lot of other shows where they literally compare dragons to gods. They're like, oh, and gods and dragons are the same power level or something. And dragons are very strong in a lot of other shows, and in a lot of other shows dragons are moderately strong, not that strong. Demons are stronger than dragons, but in some shows dragons are stronger than demons, or on the same level. Sometimes some dragons touch the realm of gods, that kind of thing. So I'm trying to think here, where do the power scaling of dragons, how strong are they in this show? Are they they should be significantly strong, So I'm trying to think, are the dragons here weaker than the demons? If that's the case, then I could understand Stark, getting afraid, thinking about fighting a demon, because even though he fought a dragon, demons are completely different. But we're still not 100% sure where the dragons where the dragons are in the power scaling. So we cannot really say anything in that situation. But even if the dragons are stronger, be weaker than the demons, I'm pretty sure Stark then and there obviously would have been scared, because this is the person that he'll be fighting are demons, someone who he has no idea how strong they can be, and he has never encountered any. So the fear of the unknown, obviously, that's bound to happen. We saw before in the flashback that even Aizen also, whenever he came across a new creature to fight, he always his hand kind of rattled. He was afraid. So the same things happened here. The thing here that he had to do, and he was able to do it here, as we see, is that get over that fear. And he did it. In this episode, we see that he took that step. He tried to fight Lugner, and he actually held his held his ground for quite a while. And then Fern comes in and takes care of the situation. So that whole thing. So yeah, I'm, as Frieren says, these two are more than strong enough to take care of these demons here. And that's why Frieren had her eyes in something bigger, which is Aura and her group that are waiting outside. And she's like, yeah, obviously Stark and Fern couldn't take care of them. That's a complete different situation. So making Fern and what's his name, Stark, take care of these demons here, these two demons here. She went for the big one because obviously time is running out. She needs to take care of Aura as well. So yeah, that was good planning. So there you go. Also, another thing, there's another interesting thing that Frieren said here. If you remember, she said something like, "Oh, you're giving up even before trying to attempt to fight them." When they were like, "Oh, Frieren, please help us out." This is a thing I feel like a lot of people might misunderstand in this whole, while watching this episode, to that particular section. I'm pretty sure a few people might be like, "Oh, couldn't Frieren just have helped them there? She's strong. She could have easily helped them there." Obviously, another reason she didn't help them there because she had to take care of Aura. Excluding that, I feel like a lot of people might actually think that, oh, she's just there with them. Couldn't she just help them out? Instead of letting these two kids do the thing and letting them take the risk, couldn't she just help them out? I feel like what's important, one thing we need to remember here, that is, yeah, obviously Frieren can do everything and anything. She's so strong. But if she keeps doing everything for them, these two won't grow. We need to remember that. And I feel like the fact that Frieren told them, Frieren won't let them go and fight someone who's extremely strong and lead them to their death. I doubt she's not going to do that. I'm sure she kind of logically thought about that situation and was like, you know what, these two can easily fight those two. They're strong enough to take care of Lugner and the other kid. So she must have been like, yeah, you two take care of it. That is the thing. Yeah, she can do everything for them. But that will defeat the purpose of the whole journey, and they're going on the journey to be stronger themselves. Just because you have your someone who is so strong doesn't mean that you'll just they'll just do everything for you. If Frieren keeps doing everything, they won't grow. These two won't grow. So just imagine a situation where Frieren is absent. If they fall in a difficult scenario, they won't be able to survive because Frieren has been doing everything for them up until now, if that's how she went. So that is why she's letting them grow as well. Obviously 24/7 every day of the year, I doubt Frieren could be near these two, would be together with these two. Certain circumstances might actually force them apart. Maybe they were went on a dungeon or something and some kind of trap got activated and both of them got separated. Now these Fern and Stark has to move on their own, and Frieren is separated from them. If they come across someone strong there, what will they going to do? They couldn't do anything. They'll die there because up until now Frieren has been helping them out and they haven't grown at all. So that's what I'm trying to say here. The fact that Frieren let them do the job here, I feel like a lot of people might take this in a different way, and they might be like, oh, Frieren could have easily helped them. Why did she let these two in such a dangerous situation? Exactly, that is the reason why she did that. She let these two do in this dangerous situation because in the future, not every day, every time of the year, Frieren will be with them. If they come across a strong opponent in the future, if Frieren coddles these two throughout the whole journey and does everything for them, take care of all the strong opponents, they won't grow. And if a certain scenario falls where they're separated from Frieren, they'll die then and there. So it's that, that's what I'm trying to say here. I feel like, this was necessary. Yeah, they're on a journey together. Frieren is strong, but that doesn't mean Frieren will take care of everything. they will also have to do their own thing. Obviously, Frieren won't let them do something impossible. That is why Frieren went to Aura herself, because yeah, she's the only one who can deal with it. But she came to the decision and took the decision that, yeah, you know what, these demons, Lugner and the other, yeah, these two are strong enough to take care of them. So let me give them this task. You know? So that's the thing, like I wanted to say, because I feel like this is necessary. Like, not all the time can Frieren be there and help them out. What if they get separated or something else happens? Like, obviously Frieren won't die before them because she's an elf. She'll be there forever for them, for these two. Yeah, they will die before Frieren, obviously. So that won't happen. But anything else can happen. They might get separated. Something else might happen. Like, who knows what is going to happen in the future. So yeah, for that future, if something like that happens, they will be strong enough then, because Frieren isn't like really just doing everything for them. She's also letting these two grow as well. I think that is necessary, and I think what Frieren did here was absolutely necessary. She let these two take care of these two, and yeah, while she went for Aura. Anyways, yeah, that was this episode. So okay, let's talk about this episode scene by scene, just like I usually do. Right, in the beginning we get to see this part where I don't remember the kid's name, the demon thing. Like, obviously he comes in as cocky as ever, and he's like, oh, like, like, I'm here to kill you. He's like, oh, you can kill me, I'm strong. And he's like, oh, stronger than me? We're one of the Aura's executioners. We're very strong. And I love how, like, he, this is the thing. I've seen a lot of animes, like, like, characters do this thing. Like, they act cocky and then they attack the, like, like, the main character or whatever, and the main character easily, like, like, counters that attack. But they're still so deluded that they think that, oh, like, we can still, like, take care. If your opponent somehow counters your first attack, I feel like that should be enough indication that you should probably try to think that, oh, maybe I misjudged their strength. Maybe I shouldn't be this overconfident. I've seen every anime character do this. They act cocky. They try to, like, like, attack the main character, and the main character deflects or, like, counters the attack, but it still doesn't go inside their head. They still think that they're stronger than them. Dude, your first attack was countered. Try to think about it. The one who you underestimated countered your attack. So you should probably try to think that, oh, maybe I've been underestimating this character, and yeah, maybe they're stronger than they look. Well, obviously they don't do that, and similar thing happens here as well. This dude thinks he's better than Frieren, and he tries to, like, put that magic rope and kill her like that, but she puts, like, a counter mana, like, thing to, yeah, to protect her, and he's still like, oh, like, like, I can do better than this, and he, like, uses another, I think, like, what does he say? Like, he says, like, he uses another type of, yeah, the wire. Yeah, he's like, oh, this wire is special, you cannot like, break this wire, this and that. And yeah, Frieren's like, yeah, I doubt I can do anything about this wire, but I can do something about you. And she's like, oh god, this part was really crazy. She's like, demons these days are hopeless. She's like, like, the like, like, the what's that word? Kids these days. Yeah, kids these days. God damn. Like, that was literally Frieren being like, kids these days, and just, like, immediately coming and cutting off his hands. And here he realizes, after one of his hands goes flying, he's like, oh my god, wait a minute, maybe this is a difficult situation, maybe I didn't properly, like, I have underestimated this person. But it's too late, both his hands are flying out, and she grabs him, and he's like, oh, stop, let me talk, and bam, Frieren just kills him then and there. Yeah, that's it. That was so satisfying. I love how that whole thing happened. Like, he messed with the wrong person, man. Like, just completely, like, like, got whacked, and yeah, it's over for him. Anyways, outside we get to see, oh, so Frieren comes out and she sees like the guard's dead over there, and she's like, oh no, this is a problem. The demon doesn't have a body, and everyone will frame me now. So while all of this is happening, Stark and Fern are eating outside, and they're trying to think what they should do. And here Stark kind of says that you saw the demon, like he didn't even look at us, as if we weren't even in his vision, like, and that even scared him even more. Like obviously Stark is kind of scaredy, kind of gets scared easily, but even that amount of confidence and that amount of way he looked down, the demon Lugner looked down on them, made him even more scared. He started second guessing himself. He's like, will we really be able to do anything? And his hands are shaking, and his hand is so much shaking, the juice drops on his on his crotch. And he's like, look at me, it seems as if I've peed myself. Anyways, Fern gives him like a handkerchief, and he tries to return it, but Fern is like, nope, I don't need it. Right. So Fern is like, all right, let's try to talk to the main dude, and tell him about the whole situation, and let's bring Frieren out of this whole thing, and maybe we can help this place. But Stark is very scared, so he's just sitting there. But Fern is like, no, let's go. So while all of this is happening, Lugner and the other girl was like, oh, he's dead. The magic response is gone, and they realize like, oh, he's probably underestimated someone. And Lugner says not underestimating is not enough. The fact is that we are one of the Lady Aura's executioners, and he's dead, means that there's someone who's so much stronger than him. This doesn't happen. He's like, who is that mage? And then this guy comes in, the captain. And like I said, I was heavily impressed by his deduction abilities here. The fact 80% of here's the thing. In anime, sometimes characters act in a very dense way, obvious things they don't understand, and jump into conclusions. This situation wasn't even that. This was a perfectly normal situation to make mistake in. Because just think about the situation. The gate is open, the guard is dead, Frieren is gone, and there's no dead body for the demon. This is a very perfect situation to make a mistake at. Anyone can make a mistake and think that, oh, Frieren is the one who killed the guard, and try to ran away. This wasn't even one of those dense or dumb anime moments where people like a situation which is extremely obvious, but the characters are so dumb that they make an obvious mistake. It wasn't even that type of scenario. If he made a mistake here, it would have been fine. It was pretty normal to make a mistake here, because it was that the whole situation was that tricky to properly deduce. He actually went above and beyond. He deduced that whole thing standing there, and he was like I love the way he deduced it. First thing he notices is that the guy is gone. That's number one. And why is he gone? Because he was always there with them. It's weird. And when he's like, oh, why is he gone? The Lugner is like, oh, he went to the toilet. Yeah? What? What type of an excuse is that? Toilet? I feel like he would have probably said something like, oh, I sent him somewhere else for some other job. But no, he says that he went to the washroom or something. One of the most dumbest excuses I've ever heard. Good God. What the hell, Lugner? That was your excuse? Good God. Anyways, so yeah. So he's suspicious, number one. Number two, he is calm-headed enough to try to think that, wait a minute, if Frieren killed that guard, she could have easily done that before. Why did she let us capture him? Then go to the prison, get captured, and then try to run. She could have done that easily before. She didn't do that. That must mean something else is going on here. She was probably not the one who killed the guard. So if she's not the one who killed the guard, who is the one who killed the guard? The person who is missing from here. This person who, the demons are saying, probably went to the toilet or something. That's why he properly deduced it here. And like I said, I was very impressed by this. Again, this situation was pretty would have been pretty easy to make a mistake in, because that's how the whole situation was there. It's presented itself. It was very like it wouldn't even be one of those dumb dense anime moments if he made a mistake over here. This was pretty normal. Anyone could have made a mistake here, but he still didn't. And that's actually impressive. Good God, that was very well done. And I feel like him actually reducing this whole situation made the whole scenario so much more better, and so much I don't know, like so many things could easily be resolved. Because I feel like if he made a mistake here and thought that Frieren killed them and tried to go for Frieren, it would have been a whole other mess. Like he would suspect Frieren and her people, while Lugner here would would do something else, try to lower the guard and take out the barrier. These two would have been free to do their job. So that's why I'm saying the whole situation would have been a bit more complicated if he made a mistake here. The fact that he was able to deduce this whole thing made the whole situation so much more easier for Frieren, Fern, and Stark to handle. And yeah, even though he himself wasn't able to do anything to him and he got taken hostage, still the fact that he was able to deduce it was helped us a lot, because at least he knows, and at least we know that yeah, we're working, we're on the same team. The demons are the one who are at the wrong here, so there's no misunderstanding going on over here. There you go. And yeah, so that whole part was impressive. And then Lugner realized that he cannot do anything here, like the whole ruse is up. So he uses his blood, it drops down, and he hardens the blood and kills all the guards first, attacks this guy, and he's very strong, and he easily captures the guy. He kind of wounds him, and he's like, oh, you're going to work for me now, I'm going to make use of you, come on, let's go. While all of this is happening over there, Stark and Fern comes across Frieren in a hoodie. Obviously Frieren was trying to sneak away, because she thinks obviously that that whole scenario is very easy to make a mistake in, and everyone will probably blame me, so I don't want to get in this mess. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. And that's why she was trying to leave. But Fern is like, you're just going to let all these people die over here? A lot of bad things are going to happen now. So Frieren's like, all right, so here's the thing. Why don't you guys do it? You guys are also strong. You can do it. And obviously Stark is like, oh no, we cannot do it, help us out. And like I said, I explained this before. The fact that Frieren let these two do the job here, because I think Frieren had that much confidence in them. Not only that, the fact that she is letting them do their things makes it better, because they're growing. They're not stagnant just because Frieren is there. Just because Frieren is there and take care of every situation doesn't mean she will. They have to grow as well, as individuals, as warriors. They're also people who are out here fighting for. So yeah, I like it that Frieren let them do the job, while she herself decided to take care of Aura, who is someone who these two won't be able to take care of. She's like, yeah, I must take care of them, while these two do these, that kind of thing. When you're take a I'm going to take an easier to understand example, where for example, you try to help when you're little, your mom is doing something, probably doing something like cooking or something, and you're like, oh mom, can I help you out? And mom is like, obviously, yes, you can help me out, but obviously you cannot cook, let me handle the cooking. Oh, you can, I don't know, peel the potato or something, kind of like that. Frieren is like, oh, obviously you cannot take care of Aura, so you take care of these two, peel the potato, while I take care of the cooking over there. It was like that, kind of like that, which I appreciate. She didn't really let them do the whole, she didn't really herself do the whole thing, but let these two also participate so that they can grow. And yeah, in the end, Frieren is like, yeah, I don't like to fight, obviously, but better take care of this quickly. Like the Aura situation, and she leaves. While over there, Fern and Stark is sneaking in. I love that part where Stark jumps in, and he's like, oh, come on, Fern, and Fern just flies away. Oh my god. But anyways, they sneak in and they're like, something is weird. Why is everything so quiet? So yeah, obviously, like like Lugner has captured that dude, and he's Lugner talks too much. My god, like what the hell? Like this is like a sign of narcissism. The fact that you're just trying to, I don't know, like act as if you're so much better than others. Like he talks so much. Like even while fighting, he's like trying to, like like, yeah, obviously the next part he was trying to like gather more time, trying to stall for time. But still, the fact that he speaks so much kind of shows that he feels he's so much better than the others. Obviously he's a demon, like he's definitely like that. He thinks like he's better than everyone. Not only him, but every demon thinks of that like that, I think. But anyways, he kind of says something interesting here. He says that, I hate geniuses. I like things that are perfected for a long amount of time. My family perfected the blood, thing. While that demon, I forgot the name, the demon that Frieren sealed and then killed after unsealing him, that demon, he's like, oh, he did the demon, like, like magic for something else. So he's like, I prefer that, like hard work and like years of practice to perfect something. That's why geniuses like annoy me, because we develop our research daily over years and years, while they come and just do everything in a matter of seconds. And he talks about Flamel, and here's the interesting thing. I was going to speak about this in the discussion section. Mm, you know, the fact that Flamel is a human. Wait, Flamel? Wait, was that her name? Wait a minute. Just a minute. Flamme, sorry, not Flamel. Flamme, yeah. Flamme, the fact that Flamme was a human and she was so strong is actually crazy. As he says, that she's a genius, she's a pure genius. The fact that she is so strong that her barrier, as he says, is still protecting this town. We cannot do anything. Any demon who comes near it just dies. That is how strong she was. She's dead now. Still, her whole magic is still ongoing, and the demons, still have no ways to get into it unless and until we remove it from the inside. That's the thing. Not only that, like I myself was saying this, that the fact that Flamme is so strong, and such a genius, like it is easily, it can be seen, because Frieren, who has been alive for so long, was her student. Imagine a long-lived species like an elf, who has ample amount of time to perfect a magic spell, her trying to learn stuff from a mere human being who has like 90 years of age maximum. Just imagine that. That is how talented and such a genius Flamme was. That even a long-lived species wanted to be her student and wanted to learn something from her. Because we need to remember, the more time a person has in their hands, the more they can perfect something. Frieren has so much time in her hand, and she has lived for so long. And that is one of the reasons why she is so strong. Because she has lived for so long. She has perfected everything, and she has, like as he says, as the demon says, we have perfected like a certain like magic spell. Just like that, Frieren collects grimoires and spell books, learns more and more about magic, gets more educated, and perfects her spells even more. Like that shows, that is one of the reasons why she's so strong. Obviously she was Flamme's disciple and all that. She has a lot of other like magic spells in her repertoire. In her, she knows a lot of magic spells and stuff. That's obviously there. But another big reason is because she's a long-lived species. Long-lived species obviously has a lot of time to perfect something, and like she's that is why she's so experienced, so wise, and so strong. Comparing her to Flamme, where Flamme was even stronger than her, even though she's a mere human, for 90 years. 90 years for Frieren is probably just a week or something. That's what it is. For Frieren, 90 years is probably like a month or something. So, someone who has lived that long, Frieren, becoming her disciple, shows how strong and how much of a genius Flamme was. You know, yeah, she's a true genius. She's so strong that she doesn't even need that amount of time to perfect something. She's perfected from the beginning. And that's what I think, at least. Obviously, we don't know much about Flamme, so I'm just assuming it, you know. But yeah, from the looks of it, she's extremely strong, and that is how we can, like, understand how much of a genius she is. The fact that Frieren used to learn from her, Frieren being one of the long-lived species, considered her master. There you go. So yeah. Now, okay, after that, Lugner is like, oh, like, talking to the captain. He's like, yeah, we have to. So the fact that we were able to come in means that you know a way to deactivate the barrier. So tell me, otherwise we'll interrogate you. And he's like, oh, let me give you a little bit of time. And they leave, and Stark comes in, tries to help him out, cut the rope, but he's not able to cut. Now here's the thing: was the rope really made of magic? That's why he was not able to cut it, or was it because he was like his hands was shaking? I think it was the former, wasn't it? That the rope must have been like magically done. Something must have been done there. That's why he was not able to cut it. And I was wondering throughout this whole section, where is Fern? You know, and he kind of tells in the later section that Fern was already there from the beginning. It's just that nobody was able to detect her. Anyway, so he tries to cut off the rope, but the captain is like, oh, evacuating the townsfolk is more important now, go away, try to help everyone else. And he's like, take this, like, insignia, like that thing, and like, everyone will listen to you, the guards will realize. But he's like, nope, I'm taking you here with me. What's the matter? Even if I can't cut the rope, I'll break the whole chair. So he tries to break the chair, but oh boy, like, in this situation, in comes Lugner and the kid. So they come in, and they're like, here's the thing, like, as Stark says, he doesn't even look at him. He comes in and he's like, oh, who's this? What's he doing? And the captain is like, oh, it's nothing. Just, he didn't know that Frieren has gone, so that's why he came here. He'll leave. And he's like, kid, go away. And even Lugner was like, yeah, like, leave. Doesn't even look at him. That is how insignificant he is in front of his eyes. And that's what Stark wasn't able to properly, accept. He's like, no, like, I hate this. That's why he decided to actually stand in front of his line of sight, and he's like, I'm going to show you. So, and this is when he actually pays attention to him. When he actually, like, goes back behind him and tries to attack, he's like, oh my god, he's actually fast. But still, Lugner is quite strong. He kind of like attacks him and almost like pushes him to the ground. And he's like, oh, you're good, but not as good as us, the demons, But Stark is like, oh, my job is done, like, Fern, and she's like, Fern, like, I made the opportunity for you, do it. And this is where Lugner realizes that something else is going on, because he wasn't able to detect Fern. Fern comes in and blasts the whole thing. And his whole hand, one part of the body is just gone, and here you can see he's actually bewildered. He's surprised. He's like, what the hell happened here? And you can see that he starts talking. He's like, oh, who are you? Like, what is that magic? This and that. Just waiting for his arm to regenerate. At first, Fern didn't realize that. She answered his question. He's like, oh, it's ordinary offensive magic, But when he keeps waffling, Fern is like, you're trying to bite for time, aren't you? Because he's healing automatically. So she's like, oh, I'm not going to speak anymore. You're just waiting for your arm to heal. And she tries to go and kill him, but the other kid comes and tries to attack her back. But Stark is like, no, Fern, leave him. What we need to do is help the captain out. Like, that's the most important thing here. So they leave, while Lugner is like, something is weird, like, the attack that she used is no way an ordinary attack. That is something specifically to, like, target demons. Like, and then he remembers, he's like, wait a minute, I feel like I remember her, or someone like her. And that's when he remembers Frieren. He thinks that there was a similar situation he came across, where Frieren, destroyed all the demons. I wonder why he was the only one who was left alive, because we know how Frieren is. Frieren would have killed him then and there. The fact that Frieren killed everyone else but left him, I don't know why that happened. I wonder if we're going to get an explanation how he was able to survive there. Because we see here that all the demons are dead. He's the only one just there. So since this is Frieren, obviously she's not just going to let him go. So how was he still alive? How was he able to get out of there? Maybe we'll get to know later. Either way, he remembers now. And he's like, oh, I remember. And then he's like, that is like Sousou no Frieren, or Frieren the Slayer, the mage who contributed significantly to humanity's analysis of Zoltrak. And that is why that ordinary magic was able to harm him, because Frieren was the one who was like, whose experience and whose like wisdom was used to perfect the ordinary magic spell, and that's why it's so effective against demons now. you know so yeah, and now in the end we get to see Frieren is in front of Aura and all her minions. So yeah, Frieren is going to fight Aura and all the minions in the next episode, while like Stark and Fern will probably have to take care of Lugner and the other one. So let's see how this goes. Either way, that was a great episode. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to episode number 8 of Sousou no Frieren. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, so that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Sousou no Frieren. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.